Hi, my name is Barb Candle, and I'm here today to talk to you about my journey to simple living. So for me, it all started in 2019 when there was a TV show on TLC with Marie Kondo, and she was the one that had the 5-step system and said, keep everything you use plus things that spark joy and let everything else go. Okay, so my sister and I were just enamored with this, so we both decided to KonMari our homes, and we had gotten rid of a lot of clutter from our homes. So fast forward a year to 2020. The problem was, as I was looking at my home, I just felt like there was still too much stuff in it, and it gave me anxiety, and I couldn't shake it, and I didn't understand why I felt this way, because I had done the 5-step process, I had gotten rid of so much stuff, but yet I still felt anxious. Well, then COVID happened and the lockdowns happened and we all had to stay home, and we discovered YouTube. Well, enter Dawn, the minimal mom. She presented an idea to me called minimalism, and I really loved what she had to say. She's a mom in Minnesota. She has her husband Tom and her 4 children, and she was living a minimalist life, and I really liked what she had, and I wanted what she had. So I started watching her decluttering videos and copying them in my life, and I ended up getting rid of a lot more stuff. And in the end, it felt so freeing. I can't even describe to you how good it felt. The peace that came over our home and just over me, that the anxiety was gone, and I just had such a peace about living with less. So that's kind of how my journey started. Now, today I want to talk to you about how simplicity can draw you closer to God. So when you're choosing a simpler path for you and your family, you are intentionally embracing a streamlined, manageable lifestyle. That's powerful. Okay, now I want to hit you with some statistics. Did you know that the average American has 300,000 items in their home? And 80% of what we keep, we do not use. That's crazy. Now this is even more staggering. Over 2.7 billion with a B, dollars is spent in America each year rebuying and replacing the items we've lost. So not only are we buying 300,000 items, there's so much we can't keep track of it, we're losing it, turning around and rebuying it with our hard-earned money. This is just pure insanity. We live such hectic lives, rushing from activity to activity, barely taking time to breathe some days. We are designed for so much more than this. When we are still and quiet, when we are still and quiet our minds, that is when renewing happens. When everything is important, nothing is important. And that applies to your personal possessions as well as all those activities on your calendar. Many times we're saying yes to everything and saying no to the most important things. Simplicity creates margins in our lives. It creates boundaries for sanity, if nothing else. The fewer things you have in your home and your schedules, the more peace of mind you have, as well as less anxiety. Living simply allows you to be in the moment. If you jump off that hamster wheel with simple living, you jump off the hamster wheel, you say enough is enough, and you just embrace being in the now. Now, there are ways to maintain your simplified lifestyle at home as well as your spiritual life. So first, we're going to start talking about your home. Number 1, have a donation box on every level of your home. And When it's full, take it to the donation center, put another box there, and keep that cycle going. Number 2, after dinner each night, have a family 5-minute tidy. You set that timer, you put things away as quickly as you can. You will be so surprised what you get done. 5 minutes matters. And then the third one is the 1 in, 1 out rule. You purchase some clothing, you donate some clothing. You purchase some home decor, you donate some home decor. Okay, now we're going to talk about our spiritual lives. Number 1, go to church. Go to church, show up each week, be accountable, and be encouraging to your fellow brothers and sisters in Christ. We need each other. Number 2, set aside time for daily devotions and quiet prayer time with God. Folks, it's not going to happen if you don't schedule it. It's not. Satan will distract you so many ways you can't believe it. Commit, set a time. This is your quiet time, and you will be so blessed by the results. And the thing is, when you're having your prayer time, just sit for a minute or two and just listen. Be still and see what God is trying to say to you. Number 3, fellowship. Fellowship with other Christian believers. We need each other. Life is hard. We need each other to encourage and hold each other accountable. This is what I tell people all the time. If you will reduce the inventory in your home to an amount that you can easily manage, you will have more time for God and the people and activities that you love. Folks, my name is Barb Candle. Obviously, this is my passion. I'm in the church directory. If you would like to talk with me, please don't hesitate to contact me. If you have questions about how maybe you can do this with your life, I'd be glad to help you out. So thank you for your time, and I just really encourage you to seek that peace, that inner peace that comes with living a simplified life.